morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you here. It is Wednesday morning, the 24th of March on 2018. I wanted to say 2018. I don't know where that came from. 2021. I'm so grateful you're with us here on this Wednesday morning here on the New Thought Media Network. This is morning prayer time. Happens every day at 8:15 a.m. Mountain Time Zone. And also happens, evening prayers, not morning prayers, but evening prayers happen at 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time as well. So we're so grateful you're with us. If this is your very first time with us, welcome, welcome. Please know you are welcome here. If you've been with us prior and previously, well, thanks for coming back. Good morning, Cynthia. Good to see you. And Chris, good morning. Good to see you. Yahoo, Wayne, good to see you as well. Wayne was with us in our early morning spiritual practice. We do a Wednesday meditation at 7 a.m. and was with us there as well. So grateful you are with us. And if you're not commenting, I don't see your name. So just know that you're welcome here as well. And we're glad you're with us. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Don't do that, Robert. Do this. There we go. And before we dive into our prayer today, I want you to remember that you're more than welcome to send your prayer requests and get our entire prayer team praying on your behalf. prayer@ntmedia.org. Send your requests, share your wins and demonstrations of prayer. We'd be happy to share those as well. And we make sure, again, everybody on the team gets your prayer requests. You get a whole bunch of people praying on your request there. Okay, so to dig in today, I was struck this morning. It's been a tough week in Colorado emotionally. Everybody knows somebody, and everybody's got a cousin somewhere in Colorado, I think. And so it's been a lot of praying, a lot of discussion, a lot of explanation, and a lot of discovery, and and all of that can add up. And I'll tell you, this morning, I'm like, the last thing I wanted to do was come sit and be on camera and do this. And there's an old piece of our philosophy, or at least it's as old as I am. It says you got to do the stuff that you don't want to do. The night that you don't feel like being in class is the night when it's most important to be in class. The Sunday you wake up and you really just don't feel like going to church, that's the day it's the most important to get your butt out of bed and get going and get there. Because there's something going on for you in those moments. That personal human resistance that says, I just don't want to do this. That's the indicator that there's something in there for you. Whether it's showing up to read a prayer, to share a prayer, I don't read prayers, to share a prayer, to whatever it might be, those are the times when it's most important. So as we enter into prayer today, I'm doing that for me, but what I want you thinking for you and where I would invite you to be in all of this morning is, that question of, well, what is it in my life that I just don't want to do? But I know in my heart of hearts, I know at the deepest part of me is really mine to do. And let's activate that today. Let's not be in the energy of what's not working. Let's not dwell any longer in the muck and the mire of what's not working in America and in the United States. We can do that after prayer. You can go back to that if you want to later. But for right now, let's get the juices going. Let's get the engine revving. So if you're with me, you're in a safe place, please feel free to close your eyes. Take that deep, holy breath. That deep, deep, holy breath. Not trying to force anything. Not trying to follow any pattern. Just being. Just being that holy breath right here, present to that. And it is here I come to know the one. It is here that I come to recognize God. It is here that I come to know the one God that is source and supply, that is the wellspring of all life, that is the self-existing cause, that is forever taking on form and abandoning that form in order to take on new form. The oneness that is expressing itself through and as all of creation, that is breathing as my lungs, that is living as the heartbeat of everyone, that is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the beginning. The oneness that lives its life as all life. No life left behind, no life left out, no one left behind. It's all God. So everyone, every expression of life is part of this allness, this oneness, this everything that is animating itself as planet Earth and beyond, that is animating itself as the plant life, the human life, the animal life, the creepy, crawly creatures and the winged creatures, the scaly creatures, the swimming creatures, all of them. Anywhere the mind may imagine, anything the mind sees, that is God. Alien creatures, that is God. It's all part of the one. And knowing God as a force for good, knowing God as that force that brings more, that expresses itself as good, then I know that no matter what's going on, it must be God. So it must be good in some way, regardless of the appearances. And right now I am in that place of knowing that there are times where the humanness of it is not, quote, good. But there is good that emerges. There is good that is revealed. There are questions that are raised up. And so in the midst of even the most horrific experiences, I look for the collateral good. I look for the good that must emerge. And sometimes I got to wait a long time to see that good, but it's in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere. So today I let go of the humanness of it. I let go for a bit here. I let go of that human perception of what's going on, the human judgment of what's going on, the human labeling of what's going on. I cast all of that aside so I may see clearly, so I may see the light, so I may see truth. So I may recognize and embody and embrace and take in that truth. It's all God. One source, one supply, one never-ending wellspring of love and light and beauty, truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance and prosperity. We are that, and each one here is a divine emanation of that. So I claim for each one here the experience of sharing the good this day, not sharing the sorrow, not sharing the fear, not sharing the accusation and the labels and the explanations, but sharing the love, sharing the good, sharing that promise and the vision for a humanity that works together, where there is no need, there is no call, where no one feels the necessity to pick up a firearm for any reason. We are creating a world where there is no need for violence, there is no outburst, where there is peace and there is compassion and there is understanding and there is support and there is love and there is help and there is all the good that we can bring to the world. I'm all about bringing the good. Let's look to what we want to create and let God figure out the how. That is the formula I know. Focus on what? Focus on the good I want to see in my life. Change the consciousness of my mind to the good I want to see in my life, and allow all that is not like that to dissolve, to dissipate, to just drift back into the nothingness from whence it came. And I stay focused on the light, on the love, on what we wish to experience, a world that works for everyone, a world where borders are irrelevant, a world where everyone knows there is enough food and shelter and enough of everything necessary, a world where everyone has the mental health care, the emotional health care, the physical health care, the spiritual care that is necessary to live this life. In a world where each and every one is awakening to their spiritual magnificence and knowing that we are one, that deeply we are all one life. Deeply, deeply, deeply connected. Could not be any other way. And so as we awaken to that oneness, as we awaken to that connection, that infinite connection, we know that where we go one, God's already there. Wherever one may go, God is already there. The allness, the everything. So I claim for each one that hears these words, a deep sense of yes this day. Yes, I shall serve. Yes, I shall give. Yes, I shall be a part of this emerging and amazing vision of a world that works for all. I am grateful. I am filled with gratitude. Grateful, grateful, grateful for the truth, for the absolute revelation, for the allness of it all. And grateful to know that God's got this so I can get out of the way. I get my bloated nothingness out of the divine circuits, let go and let God be God. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join in an affirmation of truth as we say together. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being with us today, dear ones, here on the New Thought Media Network. Please do send your prayer requests in. And I want to say a big, huge thank you for your donations, your gifts, your tithes, your offerings, whether you're on a monthly committed giving plan or whether you are a first-time visitor and want to just drop a few bucks in the plate. Either way, or if you'd like to get on a committee giving plan, follow the link. Just head over to ntmedia.org, click on the donate button. It'll drop you into our Give Butter page. We work with this great nonprofit to, number one, ensure the security of your donation. Number two, be able to easily track and record those donations so that we know where they are at the end of the year and can give you proper credit for all that. So just run on over there, click the button, and everything, it'll lead you through that. We're coming up in just about 2 minutes here. We've got Morning Sip with Reverend Melissa. I'm going to get off the air so she can get on the air. Beautiful part is she can be on the air even if I'm still. But I'm going to get out of here so you can go check out Rev Melissa in the Morning Sip. Click on head back over to our Facebook page or YouTube or wherever you catch us. And Rev Melissa with the Morning Sip is coming up in just a couple of minutes. Other programming we've got up today. Lots of fun stuff happening over here on the network. Nathan Aswell and his morning musings. That starts at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. At noon, we have, do I have a banner for that? Laura's going to, I don't have a banner for the love meditation that now happens on at noon, Global Love Meditation at noon with Laura Topper and Reverend Lisa, and Igniting Your Inner Dazzle is at 1 o'clock today. At 3 o'clock, I'm going to run out of time here. My gosh, we've got so many things going on around the network. At 3 o'clock is the midweek pick-me-up. I know that one still says 6. I got to get rid of it. That's at 3 o'clock now. And then we wrap out our day at 8:15 with evening prayer. So thanks for being with us, folks. I love you. You are amazing. I can't wait to be with you again soon. We shall hug again. Until then, peace and blessings. Bye now.